Should you or should you not buy girls drinks in a bar or club environment? The answer, honestly, it actually kind of depends. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking on all of the do's and do nots in terms of whether you should be buying girls drinks in those different types of scenarios. My name is Alex King. I'm one of the head coaches here at Social Freedom, and we have helped hundreds of guys all around the world completely transform their dating lives and help them become the most attractive, confident, and charismatic versions of themselves. Now, if you guys enjoy this type of dating and self-development content, please leave a like, subscribe. Very important to make sure you guys do that. Hit that little notification bell, and that way you have notifications when we post more content here on this channel. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So to start off this video, I'm gonna kind of call out all of the guys out there that have that tendency to go out to a bar or a nightclub and start a conversation with something like this. "Excuse me, Sarah, with the pretty eyes. I think you're really cute. Do you mind if I buy you a drink?" Okay, if this is you, please from this day forward, now that you have watched this content and you are experiencing an authority right now in terms of dating, please never start a conversation with a girl in a club like that ever, ever, ever again. Why? You gotta think about it, right? In terms of behaviors. What are you implying when you walk up to a girl and the first thing that you do is offer her a drink? You're basically saying that you're not cool enough, you're not of high enough value, okay? You have nothing else to offer but some form of resource in terms of money or a drink, and that literally you need to pay her for her time to then have a conversation with her. It's just super unattractive, man. Like, honestly, it is the worst way to start a conversation. So if that is you, stop doing it. Buying girls drinks is like, you know, the thing of the past. You did that back in like the 1960s. That's old school style pickup. We don't do that anymore, okay? We have feminism for a reason. Girls are out there, they make their own money, they have their own jobs, they're empowered, which is fucking fantastic. Means we don't have to buy them drinks. Great, okay? Now, I also want you to understand that in terms of buying girls drinks in a bar or club environment, you have to be kind of careful of a few different things. So understand that there's actually a subset of women out there, okay? Not all of them, but a subset that literally go out with the sole purpose of being validated, okay? They love men's attention. And like most girls, when they go out, they enjoy attention, but these ones are like a little toxic, okay? They'll literally go out and have a competition with their female friends in their social circle about like who can get a guy to buy them the most drinks, or who can get the most guys to buy them drinks. And these are the types of girls that will literally walk up to you, okay, blink their eyelids a little bit, poke out their fucking titties, okay, play with their hair, flirt with you a little bit, and within 2 to 5 minutes, okay, they're like, "Hey, Tommy, I really like you, you're super cute, can you buy me a drink?" Okay, these girls are literally strategically going out there, okay, manipulating you because they see you as an easy target, and then literally getting you to buy them the drink, then ghosting. Like, and I know for a fact, if you're a guy and you've bought girls drinks before in a bar or club environment, guaranteed you've been a sucker for this strategy before. I bet you anything, the girl come up to you, flirted with you a little bit, next minute, she asks for the drink, you take her to the bar, you buy the drink, and two things happen. Either one, the worst case scenario, okay, she then, as you pay for the drink, gets it, ghosts, never see her again, okay? Or two, if you're lucky, maybe she sticks around for 5 minutes, be's polite because she feels bad, and then again, she just disappears. Like, "Oh, okay, well anyway, I gotta go, it's a girls' night, and we've got to spend some time with her, but like, you're super cute, babe, take my Instagram, and then maybe we can catch up later." And then literally, you get her contact details, and you never see her again. Nothing comes from that, and you just wasted $10. So what I'm trying to do here in these particular scenarios is save you guys from spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on girls that are literally wasting your time, okay? Because there are some girls out there that do have that toxic mentality and go out there and see it as like a bit of a weird competition. And if you think about it, let's say you have 6, 7, or 8 different interactions with some cute girls throughout a night, and let's say, you know, you buy them all drinks, okay? And you run by that particular strategy in terms of trying to meet women. That's like $80. Okay, in a night. And let's say you go out 2 nights a week on average because you're single, you're going out with the boys, you want to meet some cute girls. Great, fucking that's normal. But when you think about it, that's $160 a weekend you're literally spending on girls that haven't invested in you. You have no idea if there's actually a genuine connection. You have no idea if there's anything that's actually going to eventuate with the girls that you're meeting. It's $160. I think that's like $7,000 a year if you go out every single weekend on buying girls drinks. Quick little caveat for you guys to understand, for myself, I've been going out consistently for 5 years. I've literally only one time bought a drink once. Cost me 10 bucks in 5 years. And within that 5 years, you know, my dating life has been absolutely amazing. I've never had to have found myself in a situation where I've literally bought girls drinks. Okay, so that's like a big point that I wanted to make. Now, if you find yourself in a situation where girls come up to you and within the first 3 to 5 minutes, even sometimes 10 minutes sometimes, and you find these girls look at you, they give you the Bambi eyes, they seem to be overly touchy, overly flirty, and they look at you and they say, hey, listen, you're super cute. Do you mind if you buy me a drink? How do you respond to these particular girls? For me, this is how I do it, and this is how you defend yourself. And this is basically just teaching you some personal boundaries and standards when it comes to overall dating, okay? If a girl does that to me, I say, hey, listen, like, I'll be honest, I am enjoying the conversation with you, but I'll be honest, I'm probably not gonna buy you a drink. And the reason being is, for me, I have my own personal set of standards when it comes to buying girls drinks. I only ever buy a girl a drink if I've been seeing that girl over a longer period of time and we've actually hooked up and we have a connection. For girls that I don't know, I just don't really buy them drinks. But, you know, see that guy over there, the guy that looks like he hasn't been laid in like the last 3 years. I'm sure if you go up to him, touch him a little bit, flirt, show him your little titties, okay, I'm sure that, you know, he'll probably buy a drink. Off you go. And then she'll be like, oh no, he's not my type, he's ugly. I'll then be like, no, I think you guys would be cute together. You know, your eyes, his nose, perfect combination, go. And I'll literally push her towards another guy that looks like a kind of a chode in that environment, okay, to see how she reacts. If she then gets bored of the conversation that we're having and leaves, great. I have just defended myself from the dark arts of female flirtation, okay, because she's literally just trying to use me for a drink. But if she sticks around at this point, then maybe I'm gonna move the interaction forward and explore that connection. Now, the next thing I actually wanna talk on is the times that maybe you should consider buying girls drinks, okay? There's not that many situations I would say yes. Most of the time it's like a hard fuck no, but there is a few little nuances. So let's cover those in this part of the video. So, what are the times that you should maybe buy a girl a drink, okay? First thing I want to talk about is girls that you have been in interactions for, you've been in an interaction for a longer period of time. So let's say 30 to 45 minutes. It seems like it's going really well. She's investing heavily. She's giving you a lot of indicators of interest. She seems like she likes you. You guys are getting along and you actually really like her too. And then she kind of you find yourself in a situation where she's like, hey, like, you know, maybe we should get some drinks. You want to buy me a drink, okay? In this scenario, okay, if you're in like the financial situation where it's okay for you to make that investment, it's like 10 bucks. Some guys are a little bit more conservative with money, some guys are not. But for the ones that are actually in a situation that they can pay, I would just say buy her a drink, man. Like, she's invested. She's kind of, you know, she's made an effort with you, so why not buy her a drink? Maybe it's part of a value system and her dad taught her that, you know, if you are to connect with a guy, you know, he should buy you a drink. And if that's part of her value system, you just don't want to take the risk of not doing it. You're better off just to do it because she's invested. And I think in that situation, it's perfectly okay. Now, if you are in a situation financially where you're a little bit more tight or strategic with your finances and you're saving for something and you're a little bit more diligent, like I was for many years, then again, I would just follow the exact same system I do with the girls that come up to me and were overly flirty. I would just say, hey, listen, like, I really would like to buy you a drink, but I just have a rule. And my rule is I don't really buy girls drinks unless I've gotten to know them a little bit better. So maybe if we chat for a little bit longer and, you know, we're still getting along, then maybe I'll buy you a drink. Okay, it's literally as simple as that. The other scenario in which maybe you would buy a girl a drink is if you're dealing with different demographics of girls. So what I mean by that is, in Western cultures, this is not going to be common because there's heavy levels of feminism and women's empowerment. They all have, they're all working, they'll have jobs, they make their own money. But when you have more Eastern European countries, more conservative, more traditional women that have more traditional values, part of their culture and part of their society is that men pay for everything. So if you're dealing with, like, let's say an Eastern European girl, maybe she's Russian or Ukrainian, okay, and other Eastern European countries too are like this as well. If she asks you to buy her a drink, brother, save yourself the drama, buy her a fucking drink, okay? Because you'll literally get disqualified by those women if you don't buy them a drink. It is expected in their cultural norm, and you'll literally offend girls if you don't. I'll tell a quick story about that. My first mentor, many years ago, okay, he's absolute animal with women. He met this really cute Russian girl in Queen Street in Brisbane. He spent maybe 2 hours with her. They were making out. he'd invited her home, and on that way home, she said, hey, we should get a bottle of wine to take back to your apartment. He's like, okay, sounds great. Goes to the bottle shop, okay, goes to buy the drink, and then his card got declined, okay? And then he looks at her and says, oh, hey, listen, like my card's been declined. Do you mind if you pay for it? And then I'll pay you back. She looked at him with such disgust, cracked a fucking tantrum, okay, and said, no, you are not a man. You are not a real man. The fact that you want me to pay for this, we're done. And then she left. She ghosted. She never talked to him again. And that was a really good reference that I locked in for my mind when I met Ukrainians and Russian girls, because she was Russian, that, you know, when you find yourself in that situation, guys, just probably buy them drinks. It's okay to do so. But again, just always be a little bit skeptical and just make sure that, you know, she is still investing. She does seem like she likes you and she's not using you for your money. Super important. But anyway, guys, I think I've pretty much covered everything there is in terms of, you know, the do's and the don'ts when it comes to buying girls drinks. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys have enjoyed this type of content and maybe you'd like to inquire about our coaching services, our 12-week online mentorship program, or our live 5-day immersion program, then I'm going to leave some links in the description to book a free consultation call, or maybe you want to check out our private Facebook group with a bunch of other dating and self-development content too. Until then, see you guys in the next video.